Hey guys, welcome to Powell Music, and today AI is in the news again, and it's to do this AI band, the Velvet Sundown, and looks like Rolling Stones and a bunch of other news sources covered this. But I'm going to be reading from the Rolling Stones article here, just a little bit of it, and talking about it here. But it says here in the title, it says Artificiality AI band, the Velvet Sundown officially confirmed their AI and a provocation. To me, saying they like it's an actually like a group of people is kind of weird to me. It says their AI, their Spotify bio, the Var AI band calls themselves an ongoing artistic provocation, which is weird as far as what they have said because it's like this is an AI. But continue on, it says the AI band, the Velvet Sundown, who currently have over 900,000 monthly listeners on Spotify have officially admitted in a new revision to their Spotify bio what was obvious to experts and non experts alike. The music is, in fact, AI generated. The Velvet Sundown is a synthetic music project guided by human creative direction, composed, voice, and visualized through support of artificial intelligence. The band bio now reads, as this isn't a trick, it's a mirror, an ongoing artistic provocation designed to challenge boundaries of authorship, identity, and the future of music itself in the age of AI. The band went viral and attracted extensive media coverage after emerging out of nowhere in June and appearing on popular Spotify playlists. This is inspired by an apparent hoaxer using the name Andrew Freeland, who now says he impersonated the band on X, falsely claimed to be a spokesperson for the band and interactions with the media, including the phone interview with Rolling Stone. Wow. So he faked impersonated an AI band member for this AI band. Kind of wild. Says his elaborate days long hoax was aimed testing the media, he claimed in a lengthy Medium post. Spotify bio goes on to say all character stories, music, voices, and lyrics are original creations generated with the assistance of artificial intelligence tools employed as creative instruments. Any resemblance to actual places, events, or persons living or deceased is purely coincidental and not intentional, not quite human, not quite machine. The Velvet Sundown lives somewhere in between. Wow, that is ridiculous. So it's funny because this is almost on the same notion of stream farming, right? If we're going to talk about what this really means and what this is, how is this? Why is this a thing? Why does this exist? Why do we need AI bands? I mean, it's all profit. It's all money, right? So if you have, and I wouldn't be surprised if the AI band was connected to Spotify in some way, shape, or form, not just using Spotify to generate that music. They have to be under this, and even if they're not, it's kind of a crazy thing, right? Especially if Spotify is already making billions of dollars, that evil fucking CEO making billions of dollars, and pretty much just talking about the how irrelevant artists are today. And as he just kind of sits and collects the checks essentially. But just really interesting going back to this Velvet Sundown AI band thing. What does this mean for artists, artistry now, right? So obviously I feel like this is going to be more and more of a thing. I feel like Spotify is going to be behind a lot of this too, so they can pretty much just have that cycle of income. They don't have to pay artists, they don't have to do any royalty payouts or anything like that, especially if it's AI, right? AI doesn't pay taxes. So they're just going to keep creating more of these AI bands. Are going to be more of these AI bands are going to be, these songs are going to be implemented within music mediums, movie mediums, commercials, right? Cutting out more of the human middleman. So when it comes to just composers and whatnot, I mean, composers are going to be wiped out. It's just wild to see, how this used to be a tool and now it's just a means to get rid of the humans and have the fat cats make as much money as possible. So really wild. But I did want to talk about, this isn't entirely new, right? I mean, as far as for the AI composition in itself of the music, I would say that is a relatively newer thing. But when it comes to bands that aren't like they're the characters of the bands aren't real, I mean the Gorillas, right? So you have one artist guy, and then the other person that does the digital, the digital art for those other bandmates, kind of creating these themes and whatnot. And the Gorillas was started in 1998, right? But we say Gorillas like it's a band when really it's not. These are fictional characters. You just have a guy who's the singer and musician, but these other band members that he fictionally created with the artist, that guy that he works with. So it's very interesting to see how that has evolved into this. Um, yeah, so I mean, it sucks because we're gonna see more of this. I don't think, and I guess it depends how this new generation is going to react to this music. I mean, already it just said here 900,000 listeners, so that's just more money in the bank, right? That money isn't going towards anywhere. It's generating income, but it's going towards Spotify and I guess the labels of these bands. Because it seems like now it's just placement, advertising, whatever. So it's very interesting stuff, man. I was gonna say I don't think it depends on the new generation, right? This youngest generation, how they respond to this music. Obviously concerts are going to be something that won't really exist um in the next I mean, hell, maybe in the next 20 years it'll just be very much downsized. I don't think live music will ever really go away from actual humans playing, but it will be downsized. It will be downsized, and then once you have a new generation, they have to have that passion to do it. Obviously, the nice thing is that there's going to be a catalog of music of, hey, remember when humans made music? That was cool, right? So I think that inspiration will be there, but the new normal of AI and these corporations and these fake bands and just them generating more revenue. Like, is anybody gonna have a regulation around this? But anyway, I will stop there again. J-Pop Music. I'll catch you guys next video.